Hello, and thank you for coming to watch my video. I am attempting to run through Fallout New Vegas while killing everything I see the moment I see it on very hard difficulty. I hope you enjoyed the video I put together, and with that, we begin. We begin our new playthrough. Get our first look at this monster. Find trash. Play with a claw machine. Rob everything in sight. Scared the doctor after calling my mother a shield. Decided to go with medicine, melee weapons, and survival as my tag skills. Chose Hoarder and Hot-Blooded as my perks for no real reason, and then started stealing everything I missed the first time. Told the doctor to go pound sand. Made sure the difficulty was set to very hard. And got my first look outside to get my bearings. And turned immediately right back around. I'll let what happens next speak for itself. Our first kill successfully completed. We are now ready to unleash the beast across the wasteland. Just beautiful. Was nearly ended by the second person I saw. Discovered Easy Pete. And stormed into the saloon. Faked my kindness as best I could by immediately ending the conversation and decided that I could probably teach her something this time. Showed Cheyenne a new trick. And then had to run and go take a bathroom break. Found out Sonny and the settler don't know what privacy is. Had to run back in, heal, and go again. Slammed the door in Sonny's face because it was funny. But it turns out she just couldn't let go of the whole dog thing. Spent a pretty long time doing something I'm not very proud of. Had my fill and then decided that I needed more. And by more, I mean a lot of alcohol. Eavesdropped on these guys' little date. Told them no kissing in the hallway. Showed Trudy the new fad that everybody was doing. Found Cobb hiding from me. And was on my way to the next marker. Now, I saw this marker here and I wasn't sure what was up there. I've never seen a marker up there before, so I decided to go check it out. But what a mistake that was. I did not expect to see Victor up there. I tried everything in my inventory to get him. I switched to mouse to give me an extra leg up, and I'll show you what happened next.
It's go time. This happened. Come here. Come here. Don't, no, no, no! No, oh my god. That was like my best chance I had. I didn't have a better chance than that. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Oh my god. I knew that this was I'm not gonna be able to beat this. I have nothing. Alright, here's it. And now I'm addicted, damn it. Looks like it.
Victor threw me around like a wet rag. I tried being nice. That didn't work. I tried sneaking up on him. That didn't work. I tried to backstab him, and for a second there, I thought I might actually get this. But no. There was no way I'm going to be able to take him now. So I figured I had to look around to see what I could find to try to take him down before I left Goodsprings. For now, he would live on with that smug grin. But I vowed, before I left Goodsprings, he would be dead. I decided to pay Chet a visit to see if I could find something to use to take down the boogeyman that is Victor. I used the Secret Shaver's razor handshake, and I found this Vixen magazine in one of the houses, which gave me an idea. So after my flashback, I made a beeline for Doc Mitchell's house to find what I figured would be my saving grace. Now armed with such high-tech weaponry, I knew there was no way Victor would stop me now. Victor is psychotic. My weapon did nothing against him. He told me that my dynamite was actually kind of funny to him. True story, that's what he said. I thought I could kill him by sniping him, but he just climbed the mountain and threw me right off of it. Eventually, I had to bow down and take the knee. I was just not going to beat Victor. So began our sad, defeated trek out into the wasteland, towards Primm. On the way out there, I stopped and rearranged my special points and chose Logan's Loophole instead of Hot-Headed. We did the Wasteland Shuffle before heading on our way. I did the Tango with the lizard from the movie Rango. Leveled up and put some points into melee weapons and sneak, and chose Swift Learner as my perk. Tried to outshoot the NCR Ranger, but ended up having to slash him to death anyway. Scared this guy into doing this. He got stuck along a wall, which was his biggest mistake, and then I found some pretty good armor on him. Now that I was a part of the NCR, I went to report to the lieutenant to tell him of all the good work I've done. They were less than happy to see me. He tried to reason with me, but I just would not listen. Picked up some beeping pancakes. Saw this guy fall over for some reason. had a weirdly long load time. Was originally going to listen to this guy's sob story, but then I didn't like his face. I figured these guys would be relatively easy to take down. Didn't think too much of it. But it turns out, every single person you see in here might as well be an Abrams tank, because they can really take a hit and really dish one out. The Primm residents were more organized than the Arkham Knights militia. They cut me down before I even had a chance. I hoped if I grouped them all together, they wouldn't all shoot me at the same time, but they were much smarter than that. I hoped to lock them all in here and throw mines at the exit, but I couldn't run the gauntlet. I came to the conclusion that the only way I was going to take these guys down was to get better equipment from the Bison Steve Hotel. I was actually fearful if I would be able to take them all down at all. I thought that this would be another loss in my book. I invited myself to a barbecue, but they didn't really want me there. I had to run circles around this wall and then sit down and eat everything I had. I came back better than ever and told the convict leader I really need him to stop existing. And his buddy didn't do much better without someone to tell him what to do. And then I found my golden ticket, the incinerator. I told the deputy I didn't like his haircut and offered to fix it for him. I think I did an okay job, and I'm sure he would agree with me. I got slapped so hard I started seeing double. And I chased this guy thinking he was the last one, only to run into an entire platoon of these guys. I tried to explain to this guy that I wasn't supposed to meet the White Glove Society yet, but he kept telling me something about die and stop breathing over and over again. And now, armed with the incinerator, I figured now was time to take down the military unit that formed inside the casino. With minor planning, I set to work. Surprisingly, the only thing that managed to die was Primm Slim. I then tried to do a solo stand your ground in a bad sport lobby on GTA Online, and for anyone who's done it, you know what happens next. I desperately ate everything I had in an attempt to save myself. All they did was laugh. I tried to hold my own in the back alley, but I didn't even manage to kill a single person, and then they poured in like angry ants. They bullied me into the back room, and so I shut the door hoping to get a break from them, but they were up to something else. I thought I was actually going to do it this time. I thought I could funnel them in one by one, but then, as usual, once one gets attacked, they all come. But I decided that enough was enough. I had a good idea on how to do it, and now was time to enact my plan. My first target on my hunt gave himself up willingly by getting himself stuck behind the door. But then, once there was blood in the water, the horde came. But I was ready. After what seemed like an eternity, and after using all of my healing supplies, the moment came. The last resident has fallen. The casino is mine. Me and Prim celebrated by destroying Prim. And with the death of Prim marks the clearing of the Viking Vance Casino. Onward to victory we go. I told some scorpions how much I don't like scorpions. This guy and his friend tried to quell my rage, but there was no stopping it, not after that victory. And now, time to clear out the Nevada Highway Patrol. I figured this would be easy. And in quick order, they made waste of me. I tried to fight her in a cage match, but she almost got me, and when I took refuge, they ambushed me. But through brute force and all the healing supplies that I had just gained from clearing out the casino, I managed to do it. We finally arrived at the NCR encampment. I offered to do the sergeant's dental work, but he didn't really agree. I then entered a Mexican standoff, but instead of them aiming at each other, they were aiming at me, and I had a board. The game was rigged from the start. I decided this time me and Ranger Jackson would get to know each other first. His other buddies had a bone to pick with me though. I couldn't hear what it was though, with all the shooting and stuff. Eventually, I managed to take one down and grab their rifle. This time, me and the Ranger skipped the formalities and got straight to business. I tried to explain to Major Knight that Major Knight was a stupid name, but she only seems to understand nailboard. I cleaned up this straggler and then stole some more supplies. This guy saw the carnage that happened before he came in, so he knew what his fate was, and he accepted it with honor. I tried to clear out the barracks, but there were way too many of them, so I stole a bunch of stuff for them not letting me kill them. Not yet, anyway. And half defeated, we left for Nipton. But what I didn't know is that there was a surprise waiting for me. The video doesn't do it justice. There were so many of these jackals. I tried to heal just as she took the final swing, so I knew once I left the menu, it was all over, but I tried it anyway. I managed to take some down here, which gave me some chance of actually being able to progress through, but more just kept coming. They were so spread out I couldn't even see where they were shooting me from, which made it that much harder to try to get through. On my next attempt, I actually managed to get them to fight a horde of ants while I tried to take them all down. But the ants' bloodlust rivaled even mine, and they attempted to take me down too. I was doing my best not to laugh while recording at this point, because this ant scared me half to death. This was the first time I was actually scared by an ant while playing Fallout New Vegas. Eventually Malcolm came and found me, and got killed for doing so. more jackals came to ambush me, and I did my best to fight them all off. And with the death of this jackal, I finally cleared the ambush after all that time. And with that, we're going to end it right here. I really hope everyone enjoyed watching. Please feel free to give me any feedback. All of it is appreciated. I am just getting started, so I want to know what I can do to do better. If you would like to see more, I will be uploading more edited videos like this to YouTube, so you can subscribe or remember to stop back in. If you would like to see me go through this playthrough live, you can find me on Twitch at Searchinator. The unedited, almost 4-hour long version of this video can also be found on my Twitch at Searchinator. Please remember leaving a comment to tell me what your thoughts are. I hope everyone enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much.